I'm just gonna wait till people load in, and I'll welcome everyone.
Introducing the first Google phone.
Get it up on my phone. Nah, I'm getting it up on my phone. But I'll wait till people start joining and I'll welcome everyone. But so far we've got a Red Bull out on a lap. We've got a Alfa Romeo out on a lap. Ooh, fastest lap, 1:31.8 by Ferrari. Night Fever 86 kicking it off. RRL Hitman making a difference of a 1:28.7. Gonna be seeing a good race here, I'm not gonna lie. We've got F1ABEEZ with a 1:28.9. Only basically two tenths difference. The Matty 316 got a 1:29.8. It's gonna be tight qualifying, I can tell. All perfectly skilled racers. Tier 1 division. Got number 15 Harvey Allen coming out on his out lap. SLR2 splash out on an out lap as well. RRL Hitman is improving his lap with a 1:28.4, 4 tenths faster than the last time. AlphaTauri seems to be off to a great start. Got 2 splashes still on his out lap. Got a lot of people in the pits still. F1ABEEZ Lemons on an out lap, Mighty G on an out lap. A few people out here on an out lap. OG players with a 1:47.9. Definitely room to improve there. It's definitely going to be a very, very good race. Load of skilled drivers. Jeddah, we've got a fairly difficult track. It's going to be great to watch. Might have got validated there. Barely kept that wheel on track. Jaco R14 though, he's trailing Hitman. Basically 2 tenths difference. Will he be able to make the difference to get that number 1? God knows, gonna have to wait and see for that one. We've got a lot of people in the pit lane though. Actually, no, we don't, never mind. A lot of people are pitting now though. Still a lot of people out. Trying to get those laps in. Obviously trying to get the fastest lap. Harvey Allen seems to be doing quite well for himself here. Not got the fastest lap, but he's definitely got a good one. I think that was invalidated though. Or for him. Got RRL Hitman's in the pit, still trailing for the fastest time. Set with a 128.4. We've got Jaco R14 128.6 and F1ABEEZ with a 128.9. Those are the top three right now. That could change at any minute possible. Jaco R's retired from the session. That's tough for him. It's tough for him. F1AB Lemons with a 128.3. Barely scraping it, but he just got there. Will he be able to improve though? That's the question. Only a 10th difference. That 10th is quite big, but there's only a 10th difference at the end of the day. Still got a few people out on laps. A lot of people have pit though, or are pitting. SLR2 Splashy still hasn't finished his lap. About to finish though. SLR2 Splashy sets it on fastest lap with a 128.19. He's got it. These are really tight lap times, these. It's crazy to see such skilled drivers competing on such a difficult track as well. I'm sure all of them want this finish to be first place, but obviously only one person's taken that finish. We've got to wait and see who it is. Still obviously 2 more qualies to go. Thanks Harvey sets a 127.6. A great lap. He seems to be doing very, very well for himself. Got Mighty Jew in the Mercedes. He's on an outlap. He's on an outlap at the moment. Lewis Search still in the pits. A lot of people still in the pits. Mint Elephant's pitting at this current time as well. RRL Hitman's back out. He's on his outlap. Question is anyone going to be able to beat Thanks Harvey in this first quali session? Thanks Harvey is currently leading with a great lap, 127.6. SLR2 Splashing on McLaren hitting. NRX Flynn currently on a lap. Seems to be doing very well. He's in the... Oh. Anyway, Mercedes is in the pit now as well. Got a few players pitting. So is Thanks Harvey in the Alfa Romeo. Harvey Allen is still out on a lap. Seems to be struggling here. still got RRL Hitman out. I think he's doing very well at the moment on his quali lap. Purple sector 2 as well. Would he be able to take the fastest lap from Thanks Harvey? Have to wait and see. Thanks Harvey's out the session, out of this quali. He has done it. He's retired. It's poor for him to see. RRL Hitman's gone into the pit lane. Got a lot of people pitting. Mighty Jew is out. Doing a lap right now. We've got 6 different cars out currently. NRX Flynn retired from the session as well. That's not good to see. F1ABEEZ Lemons retired as well. I'm guessing we're seeing these racers retiring. Might be in the pit lane, might not be. Thanks Harvey still stands at first place with the fastest lap. Mighty Jew at second with a 128.1. SLR2 splashing a McLaren with a 128.19. Trailing right behind Mighty Jew. He really wants that second place off Mighty Jew. See it in his racing. There's OG plays on the side of the track. Whoa. Dangerous that. But can Too Splashy, can he manage to get second place in the first quali? That's sad to see. He hasn't validated currently. That's bad to see because I'm sure he was on a great lap by the looks of it. Got a lot of people on outlaps currently. DRA Allison, no. He's currently on a lap. VRA Allison with the second place in Q1, 128. He's just took it off Mighty Jew like it's nothing. These races are currently doing very well in Quali 1. We have Too Splashy on another lap as well. Wants to get in the McLaren. I'm sure he wants that third place back. Or maybe even that second place if possible. The Matty 316 has retired. There's 3 minutes remaining for people to finish their laps. Then we'll be moving on to Quali 2. With the people we have remaining here. BRA Allison's taking his time. Got second place. I'm guessing he's very happy with that. Even though it is only quali 1, but it shows he's got what it takes. There we go. And that right there, that's quali 1 finished. We'll be moving on to quali 2 shortly. It was a great qualifying session from everyone. We have got a few racers that have been knocked out, such as Jake OR14 in an Alfa Romeo, OG Plays in a Red Bull, Night Fever 86 in a Ferrari, and Lewis Such in a Ferrari. Here we are moving on to quali 2. Time to see who takes the first, second and third position here in quali 2. We've got RRL Hitman coming out of the pit lane first. He's going to be on his outlap, obviously. We've got Pills Jed drinking as well out on an outlap in an Aston Martin. Minute Elephant out on a lap as well. We're going to see who's going to take the first, second, and third position here after they're done with their outlap. It's going to be a tight quali for all these racers here, because they're all very talented and very skilled racers. F1ABEEZ has retired from the session.
As RL Hitman starts his lap. Followed up by Mint Elephant, who's now on a lap as well. Both the Aston Martins, both on a lap.
We've got RRL Hitman on medium compound tyres. See if he'll be able to perform on them. Hopefully not retiring from the session. Seems to be on a great lap so far. We've we've got a lot of people on medium compound tyres here. Mighty Jew is currently on a lap as well. One that came third place last quali. Will he be able to do it again? Will he be able to improve? Oh, Hitman for 129. First place. We've got more people finishing here as well. We've got Mint Elephant 206 with a 129.1 and Pills Gen Drinking with a 129.2. Very close. And there we go, Mighty Jew, first place with a 128.9. We've got Too Splashy on his lap right now as well, in the McLaren. He himself is going into the pit lanes. Hanks Harvey with a 128.4 on medium compound tyres. Same person as last time in first place. Seems to be something magic about him. There's a lot of people in their laps right now. Everyone's on their lap basically, apart from Too Splashy, which has just entered the pit lane, obviously. But everyone else is out, either out on laps or out on their out laps. RL Hitman's just pit as well. And Mint Elephant. We have currently got VRA Allison on a lap. Seems to be doing very well. But will he be able to take first, second and third? We have got So Pigs Do Fly currently on a lap. Seems to be doing quite well on his lap. No hiding that. NRX Flynn did just recently set a fastest lap with a 1:28.3. So Pigs Do Fly is off into the pit lane. Currently the only person out on the lap is NRX Flynn. Does he think he can beat his old time? No, he can't. If I'm not wrong, he has invalidated, sadly. Harvey Allen is on his out lap. Possibly. Maybe. If he has enough time left, which I'm sure he will, might be able to possibly bump up into that top 3 spot. Harvey Allen is currently on his lap and he seems to be doing quite well, I say so. He is currently on a good lap. But will he be able to top those top 3 positions currently?
As Harvey Allen goes 4th. Looks like he's gonna be safe until Q3. Now Pigs Do Fly and Mint Elephant are both on their outlap, hoping to get safe for Q3.
Will they be able to save themselves though? Gonna have to wait and see. As Mint Elephant is on a lap now, will he be able to save himself? He's gonna have to try hard on this one. Got 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining for 4 more people to finish their laps. Will they be able to achieve a good lap and stay for Q3? Ooh, Mint Elephant and I think Harvey Allen did just collide there. That's not good. I think Elephant isn't going into the pits. He's finished that one. So pigs do fly. He is currently on a lap. Seems to be doing well for himself. Will he be able to stay with us for Q3? He's on for the finish line now. He has made it 5th, which does look like he's going to be staying with us for Q3. There it is. That's Q2 over. We'll be into Q3 soon.
In Elephant, the Matty 316 both get disqualified.
With NRX Flynn coming out on top in the Mercedes. Here we are going into quali 3 with a few people left. All 10 of our drivers here will now be competing for their positions that they shall be starting in when we get to the main race.
As RL Hitman is the first person to go on his outlap. Followed by So Pigs Do Fly and Mighty G. It's like all the drivers are going to be hoping to stick it on pole. Only one can do it.
We'll have to wait and see who that one is. But I'm sure they'll be happy with 2nd or 3rd even. We've currently got most races out on an outlap now anyway, apart from 2 Splashing and McLaren, which is still in the pits, same with Harvey Allen.
as RRL Hitman starts his lap, followed by So Pigs Do Fly.
Most of the drivers are on a lap now, with NRX Flynn as well, the one that set it first last quali. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has invalidated already. Mr. Bomberclap, who are you thinking will come out first, second and third? Quali 3.
I was me.
Speaking of that, Hitman did just stick it on fastest lap at a 1:27.9.
I think VRA Allison, he seemed like a very fast driver. I have a feeling he could get on the first row.
We've got Mighty Jew that did beat Hitman. He's on a 1:27.6 in first. F1AB Lemons second with 1:27.7, and Hitman with his 1:27.9. And Thanks Harvey comes in at first with a 1:27.2. Very good time there. It'll really be hard to predict who comes first, second and third, as these are really competitive drivers we've got here. VRA Allison did come in at a 1:37.8. Not the best lap possible, but I'm guessing he's there to improve. He definitely will want to improve. We've got Harvey Allen currently on a lap as well.
So Pigs Do Fly set a 1:28. He's probably hoping to improve that by at least a second. VRA Allison with a 1:27.2. Looks to be very strong.
Will Harvey Allen be able to get himself above, not above, but top 3? We'll have to wait and see. Harvey Allen sticks it in 5th with 1:27.8. have got NRX Flynn currently coming into the finish line straight on a lap. Will he be able to top it? Yes, he did with a 1:26.9. Very, very good lap. I do have a feeling NRX Flynn will be staying at that first position. Mr. Bombercloud, what do you think of that? Great lap.
Well, I think it was a pretty solid lap from him, but I mean, we still got a little bit of time left. See if anyone else can top it.
Flynn hasn't validated his lap, but he did just set fastest lap of Q3, so I don't think he's very bothered. We have got Pills Jed drinking though in an Aston Martin. He's currently on a lap. Mighty Jew is back out on a lap, so is F1ABEEZ Lemons. Will they be able to jump into that top 3 position? Gonna have to wait and see for them, even though it is doable for both drivers. Allison is currently on his lap. Seems to be doing quite well as well. Will he be able to improve? Oh, and he's invalidated. Not good for him. F1ABEEZ Lemons on the finish line straight. Will he be able to top his time? Yes, he did with a 1:27.5. Jumps into that 4th position, taking Mighty Jew's spot. NRX Flynn and Thanks Harvey are both on an outlap currently. Our 1st and 2nd positions. Bill's Jed drinking did just retire from the session. Sad to see. F1ABEEZ Lemons does invalidate his lap. Not very good for him. Thanks Harvey is currently on his lap. Will he be able to improve his time and maybe jump into that 1st position? This being his final lap of the race, and he's bottled it. He's not done it. Sad to see for him, as he did look like he had a good pace going. We do have VRA Allison on a lap though. Will he be able to do it? VRA Allison does look like he's on great pace here. The question is, will he? Oh, and he's validated. Oh, not good to see, not good to see. He could have had that first place finish here in Quali 3. We do currently have Mighty G on a lap. Oh, never mind. He hasn't validated as well.
Well, I mean, it looks like NRX Flynn has stuck it on pole. Unless, actually, no.
He has stuck it in that first place finish in Quali 3. Obviously, will he be able to maintain and finish in the first position in the full race? We're going to have to wait and see for that. He does seem like a very good driver, but I'm sure everyone else here can drive very well as well.
That was very, very solid qualifying 3 from NRX Flynn. Only stuck it on pole by 0.
We are moving on here to the full race currently. Saudi Arabia itself is quite a nice city. Great street track as well. A very difficult track, if I say so myself. But these are very skilled drivers. They know what they're doing around these tracks. And I'm sure we'll be seeing a very, very good race here. These drivers are currently doing their formation lap. Getting those tyres hot, ready. We have some mixed starting tyre compounds, so most people are starting on the medium compound tyre, but we do have some starting on a soft compound tyre, such as OG Plays, F1ABEEZ, Pills Jerk Drinking, and So Pigs Do Fly. All four of them are starting on the soft compound tyre. Will that prove to be effective for them? We'll have to wait and see. Everyone back in their positions, ready to start off this great race at Jeddah.
And it's lights out, and away we go for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Good start from NRX Flynn, followed by VRA Allison.
At the start though, we did have a driver, Mighty Jews, already retired from the session.
Looks to be a
Good
virtual
to
safety
see.
car.
And a virtual safety car already out first lap. F1ABEEZ DNF'd as well. We've got NRX Flynn controlling the pace up front. Jeddah itself is quite a dangerous track, but I wasn't expecting a safety car this quickly out. We do have a few drivers going into the pit lane, really making a change to their tyres.
So Daniel, who do you think is going to come out on top this race?
To be honest with you, Mr. Bumbleclap, I'm not sure myself. We did see a lot of great pace come out of Q1, 2 and 3. But as you know, NRX Flynn did come out on top when it comes to qualifying. He has the pace, but can he do it with other drivers around him and with the pressure on him?
I think he has a very good shot at winning this, but no one ever knows.
This race can be very unexpected. Top tier drivers here. These lot do know what they're doing. Obviously we do have a lot of drivers swerving, keeping those tyres up to temperature, making sure they're nice and warm when that safety car does go in. Obviously, people just tuning into the stream, welcome. Hope everyone here does enjoy the race. So I'm sure it'll be a very, very good race to see. It was quite sad to see Mighty Jew already out at the start, causing the safety car as well, but Mighty Jew was on a good pace when it came to qualifying. But sadly, he had to retire out in the beginning.
As the safety car is coming in this lap, as NRX Flynn is going to be leading the pace for the final sector. Everyone's keeping their tyres nice and hot, ready for the start.
Night Fever 86 has just got a 5-second penalty with a severe collision with Jake Orr 14. That's not good to see for both of them.
Very good start from NRX Flynn. Is followed by VRA Allison. Right start. Jake OR14 dives straight into the pits. Again, like he's got damage.
Still with his 5-second penalty. That could prove to be very severe in later laps of this race. Everyone that's in here currently, make sure to stay tuned for the end of the live stream where we will be interviewing the top 3 drivers that make it out on podium.
OG Players is going to be looking to get up in those positions where he's on those soft compound tyres while they're at their best, before they wear off and the medium runners start to pull away.
NRX Flynn and VRA Allison are keeping really close to each other.
OG Players and Pools drinking seem to have touched, and that could be damage for OG Plays. That does look like damage.
So Pigs Do Fly has been given a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good to see for him. OG Plays did just pull out in front of Pills just drinking. That could have been very, very dangerous.
VRA Allison seeming like he's closing the gap between NRX Flynn, and he's pulling away a little bit from THX Harvey.
Do you think VR Allison will be going in for the overtake?
I don't know.
He can.
Gonna have to wait and
Does seem
maybe
to be
like a lap
closing
or
that
two.
gap in.
As
DRS
DRS
has been enabled. They might be starting to get a bit more risky. So pigs do fly. Has been given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not good to see for him. And Pilsjed drinking, another 5-second penalty. Not another one, but he has been given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. These lot can't control the throttle in the pit lane. OG Plays has went on hard compound tyres. OG Plays with a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits.
It's not looking good for him, is it, Daniel?
No, and another 3-second time penalty for corner cutting as well. Oh, needs to watch himself. VRA Allison has got DRS up on NRX Flynn as he's trailing him. Will he go for the overtake? No, he won't. They commit to a corner. Now they are on the finish line straight.
VRA Allison will have DRS going down this straight. NRX
Will he
Flynn
go for the overtake?
is going to be looking to defend against him. No, he doesn't. He's very close now. Only
NRX
4
Flynn does
tenths
somewhat pull
in
away.
between them.
But these lot are really going at each other.
They are. Allison does have DRS again, but he doesn't make a
We
move.
have got the Matic 316 chasing Night Fever. So pigs do fly with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not looking good for him. Will the Matty 316 go for it? No, he won't. Didn't have enough time with that DRS to go for the overtake. He's basically trailing Night Fever. Will he go for it next time he does get DRS?
VRA Allison's trying to make a move, and he makes a move down the inside of NRX Flynn. Very good move from VRA Allison. But now NRX Flynn has DRS going down the pit straight, and he takes his position back.
The Matty 316 has got DRS against Night Fever. Will he go for the overtake? It looks like he's trying to, but he didn't have enough time once again. It is the pit straight here. Will Matty go for it? As he goes for it, he has done it. Overtaking Night Fever 86, going into the 7th position.
NRX Flynn with a 3-second time penalty.
That could be really bad for him. Gate Gore 14 with a 5-second penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. These lot really can't control themselves on the throttle in that pit lane. They need to start watching it.
VRA Allison is looking to close that gap on NRX Flynn. Is VRA Allison going to make the move on NRX Flynn? Flynn goes to defend the inside.
He will definitely try, but he does not manage it. Hitman and F1ABEEZ Lemons. RL Hitman is trailing Lemons. He has got DRS here, but no chance of him catching up.
And Flynn is trying to pull away, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And 7 tenths separate those two.
RL Hitman is, Night Fever of 86 with a 3-second time penalty. It's really not looking good for him. And RL Hitman is trying to close the gap between him and F1ABEEZ Lemons, but doesn't seem to work. He has got DRS right now. Will he be able to pull up to him and overtake? He's gaining. He tries to go in for it and he does not manage. But no, he doesn't take him on the turn either. He's going to have to chase him here. He has got DRS right now. Will he be able to gain on him and catch up? As he does try his best, but it's just not enough. Hitman is really trying to get that third place. Thanks Harvey with the fastest lap of a 1:35. Hitman did just leave the DRS zone. Mint LF of a 3-second time penalty. It's not looking good for anyone with a penalty here, especially NRX Flynn. Since him and VRA Allison are really next to each other. But F1ABEEZ Lemons has seemed to pull away from RL Hitman a decent amount as well. Back to NRX Flynn and VRA Allison, they're still trailing each other with not much separating the two. VRA has got DRS on NRX Flynn as he tries to go catch him. He does somewhat manage to catch him, but doesn't manage to get the overtake on him. These lot are really on for each other. Harvey Allen did just overtake Night Fever 86, we missed that one. But Night Fever is trailing Harvey. And Harvey doesn't pull away. Night Fever 86 has got DRS and he's gaining on him. Will he go for the overtake? Yes, he does, and he manages it, but Harvey does take his position back on the turn, and Harvey does pull away from him. Will Nightfeather be able to catch him? Doesn't look like it, as Harvey has really pulled away. Jake OR 14 with a 5-second penalty in the pit lane.
It's like he's retired in the pits as well, Daniel.
Not good for him. Not good for anyone that has got a penalty, especially a 5-second one for speeding in the pit lane. There was a few people that did get one.
Back onto VRA Allison, he's going to see if he can catch NRX Flynn down the pit straight. So,
will he be able to do it? No, he doesn't manage it.
RL Hitman is going into pits, probably to go on those mediums.
He'll probably stick with those mediums till the end.
Oh, it looks like he's gone onto softs, Daniel.
Interesting choice of tyres. Question is, will they last until the end? NRX Flynn here and VRA, they're really having it out for each other. But will NRX finish first, or will VRA take that from him? Everyone else is having a very good lap as well. Night Fever is on 11 lap old mediums.
Looks like he's going to go for the one stop.
So is NRX Flynn and VRA. They're both on 11 or 12 lap old mediums now. And VRA is really craving that first place. But he just doesn't manage it. NRX is doing really well at keeping that first place position. Even though he does have a penalty which could really affect him. He really does need to pull away from VRA. It won't look nice for him. VRA does have DRS as he does catch up with him. And NRX Flynn is about to lap to splash in the McLaren.
And Daniel, seeing how the race is going right now, who do you think is going to take it? Who do you think is going to win?
Honestly, it's really hard to tell currently, as NRX Flynn and VRA are really having a proper fight here, as you can see. They're really going at each other. They're really good drivers. But it does seem like NRX is really defending his position. It looks like he wants, obviously he wants it, but he really wants that first place finish. And VRA does get DRS here. He tries it, but he doesn't manage it. I can tell he's definitely getting very frustrated here. He really isn't managing. Night Fever is trailing Thanks Harry at the moment. Night Fever does want to take over that 9th place. He has got DRS here. Will he be able to catch Thanks Harry? He definitely does gain on him. But will he be able to stick? No, he won't. He does not stick the overtake. Thanks Harry is currently on fresh mediums as Night Fever is on 12 lap old mediums. So it could be Night Fever 86 pitting very soon, as it does look like he is going for a one-stop race here. But it does look like he's still trying to catch up with Thanks Harry and take his position. We've also got Lewis Such 9 on 13 lap old mediums. And VRA did take the position from NRX Flynn. We missed that one, but he has took the position for himself. Will NRX Flynn be able to take it back? Harvey Allen 17 with a 3-second time penalty as VRA Allison does pit currently. NRX does not pit just yet, as he keeps pushing and keeps going on 14 lap old mediums. VRA is going on soft compound tyres, I'm guessing till the end.
I think VRA Allison making that stop right then. I think NRX Flynn could be, his chances at first could be done.
Beneficial. It could be very beneficial for him though for when NRX does pit, which I'm guessing he needs to soon as his tyres are 14 laps old. They could really be starting to wear soon. He could be starting to slip. Sorry about that. F1ABEEZ Lemons is a whole 7 seconds away from NRX Flynn. The Matty 316 on brand new soft compound tyres is currently trailing Night Fever 86, which is on 14 lap old mediums.
Looks like the Matty is going to be overtaking him very, very soon.
Will. next straight we see here, they will definitely be trying to go for the overtake. He has got DRS here, and he does go for the overtake. Does he stick it?
He's on the
Yes, he
group
does.
here, tyres. He's kept that position very well.
But 9th place here. Night Fever does not look like he's catching up to him anytime
Now
soon.
Flynn's in the pits for the fresh, soft compound tyres. Brilliant from VRA Allison.
Will Flynn's pit stop here be beneficial? Will it benefit him in the later race? He did pit later than VRA, and NRX Flynn has got a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. That's not good for him.
This is like VRA Allison's race to win. It does.
NRX Flynn has got 18 seconds in penalties. This is not his race anymore. We've got Lewis Such up front with 15 lap old mediums. He's going to have to pit anytime soon, as VRA Allison's basically trailing him anyway on brand new softs.
All NRX Flynn wants to do is keep in the DRS of VRA Allison. Because you never know, there's 9 laps left. Anything could happen.
He does want to keep in the DRS, and he does probably want to overtake him, but he has got 18 seconds in penalties, which really does not benefit him whatsoever when it comes to this podium battle. But as you can see, a lot of other drivers do have penalties as well, such as RRL Hitman. He's got a 3-second penalty. Harvey Allen 17, he has a 3-second penalty. Min Elephant 206, he has a 3-second. OG Plays 13 seconds. Night Fever 86, you just saw, did just get another penalty, and he has got 11 seconds of penalties. VRA Allison does set it on the fastest lap with a 1:30.
I really do think VRA Allison is going to take this win. What do you think about it?
I do think he's going to stick the win, considering NRX does have 18 seconds in penalties, and F1AB is quite far from the lot. Not the lot, but the two of them. NRX Flynn can still push for that first finish, even though he won't manage to get it. It would still cut him a bit of time to get an even higher finish than what he would be getting in second place. Currently these two are still having it out, really battling each other. Harvey Allen has gone on brand new soft compound tyres, I guess until the end of the race, as OG Plays is still on hard compound tyres, 10 laps old. He's probably going to the end of the race as well. Night Fever has just, I'm pretty sure, finished 1 lap on his soft compound tyres. Same with SLR2 Splashy.
NRX Flynn is taken first. And now all he needs to do is make an 18-second lap. 18-second gap. And
1:29.5, at least he's got fastest lap there.
that's going to be an extra
I really
point.
do doubt he's getting them 18 seconds. As VRA Allison does seem like a great driver. So does NRX Flynn, obviously, but it's really unfortunate that he has got himself those penalties. It really is a shame, as he does look like he was going to win this race. He is really trying. Obviously those penalties could still be removed from him, you never know. We have Lewis Such, 9, he's on brand new soft compound tyres as well.
He's looked like a very strong racer this race. He's had good pace. P5 I think he'll be happy with. As TH
Harvey had another 3-second time penalty. He has got a lot of penalties for himself throughout this race. Actually, I think that's his first penalty, never mind, forget what I said. But currently he has got another penalty, which is obviously not good to see. But for Lewis Such 9, for example, he has gained 12 positions from what he started at, which is a very, very high amount. Very impressive by him. Mint Elephant 206 has got a 3-second time penalty. Not good to see. As Lewis Such does try to catch up with RL Hitman, I don't really think he will manage. Unless Hitman does make a mistake.
I mean, it's all to say he's got the fresher tyres, he's going to have more grip than RL Hitman. As his softs are going to start to wear out a little bit. As THX Harvey retires.
He has retired.
In the pits.
That's sad to see, as he was having quite a good race. But James, we have still got our 1 and 2 to look at. These two are still trailing each other as they have for the whole race basically.
Yeah. NRX Finn's looking very, very strong, Daniel, isn't he?
He is. He's really looking like he's maintaining that first place.
I have a feeling
Defending
Lewis
that position.
Such might catch up to RL Hitman and maybe get top 4. He's looking very, very strong out there.
He might.
He's trying to get
does
into
have the
RL
chance.
Hitman's DRS as NRX Finn sets a
Flynn.
fastest lap of 129.4.
Great. Good to see that.
As Lewis Such is
He
now
might
into
be.
RL Hitman's DRS.
Yes, he is. And the question is, will he be able to catch up on the pit straight here as he does go for it? Will he be able to do it? Yes, he does it. And he clears Hitman for the 4th place.
Now he's just got to defend against RL Hitman.
Those fresher tyres have really played a great part in him taking that position there. As Hitman is on some old soft compound tyres. Not very good for him, but there's not much you can do about it at this point in time.
As Lewis Such is
Obviously,
now gonna
Hitman.
wanker.
Bad.
Carry on.
What's your language? And as Hitman does trail Lewis Such 9, will he go for the overtake on him as soon as he can? He is in DRS zone of him, but Lewis does have much more grip obviously on those newer tyres than him. They are going to be getting a DRS zone anytime here, and there we go. RL Hitman with the DRS here. Will he go for it? Will he catch up with Lewis Such? Will he be able to overtake him? Nope, not by the looks of it, but they are onto the pit straight here. And will he be able to do him here? Will he be able to catch up with him and overtake him?
Lewis is trying to break that toe in between him and RL Hitman. I don't think RL Hitman has enough.
I did think breaking that toe did benefit him. He did not have enough to clear that gap. Harvey Allen is right behind the Matty 316. Harvey Allen is on the fresher soft compound tyres by 2 laps. But will he be able to clear the gap right here on the pit straight? He's right behind Matty. As he activates DRS, he is speeding up on him. He's gaining, and he goes for it. He does go for the overtake. And does he manage it? Yes, he does. He sticks it.
It's a great move.
Matty 316.
Very beautiful from Harvey Allen.
But the question is, will Matty be able to take that position back? Harvey does seem to be making a gap between them two. Doesn't seem like the Matty 316 will be catching up, but he has got his DRS though. And we do have RRL Hitman still trailing Lewis Such 9. Question is, will he be able to catch up with him? He has currently got DRS, but he is also gaining. But they do come up to the straight. They're about to be on the pit straight as well. Will RRL Hitman get Lewis? What are your thoughts?
I don't think he has enough to do it.
No, it doesn't look it. No. He has tried though. It's a good try from him. but
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
still trailing each other.
VRA Allison's looking to close that gap in between him and NRX Flynn, hoping to win to get that first position on track. NRX Flynn has looked very strong this whole race. He has in quali as well. He's a top driver. RL Hitman is just trying to stay in Lewis Such's DRS, and he's doing very, very well at it.
And the pit straight here for NRX Flynn and VRA. Will VRA Allison be able to gain on him? He gains on him. Not good that he doesn't manage. He really does want that first place, so you can tell he's craving it. But NRX is really defending his position well.
RL Hitman does have DRS on Lewis Such, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, doesn't look it and doesn't get it. But these two are really having a good race here. NRX Flynn with a 3-second time penalty. Really not looking
Very
good
tough
for
on
him. RL Hitman will be getting DRS here. Will he be able to somewhat close the gap on Lewis? Somewhat does, but Lewis just opened that gap right back up with Hitman. VRA Allison and NRX Flynn are really right next to each other. Will VRA Allison be able to get that position that he's really hoping for off of NRX on the pit straight right here? Yeah. Right next to each other. Really a great race from these two. As Allison does start to gain on him, will he be able to catch up? No.
I think it's going to come down to the last lap in these two.
Left. They're really trying. Hitman has really lost it in between Lewis Such and him. OG plays with a 3-second time penalty.
Those softs of RL Hitman softs look to be dying very, very quickly.
You're not wrong there, James. Those softs are really old. Oldest ones on the track, may I say. But VRA Allison and NRX Flynn are really still going at each other. Harvey Allen did have to pit. Matty 316 takes his 8th place. Guessing the guy had damage.
Yeah, he had some front wing
For
damage.
him.
Very, very unfortunate.
Allison has got DRS here, and he really is catching up on NRX Flynn. Will he make the move? And yes, he does. Takes first place.
All VRA Allison has to do now is stay ahead of NRX Flynn.
And defend it for that last lap of this race at Jeddah.
As NRX Flynn tries to make the move on VRA Allison, he does it very well.
Does it? He sticks it. That's beautiful. That pushes Allison off the track, gives him a 3-second time penalty. Everyone watching right now, stay tuned for the end of the race when we do interview the podium finishers. You won't want to miss it.
VRA Allison wants to get first on the track. And he does. NRX Flynn has looked so strong this whole race. Both of them, the pair of them have looked great.
They really have looked beautiful. The racing in between these two has been crazy. And really, Allison has shown the potential to overtake Flynn. But the question is, will he manage to close that gap and really take him in the next DRS zone, which is coming up right now?
As you can see, Lewis Such as well, trying to catch Lemons. I think he has a shot at doing it. He's on 1 lap fresher tyres, so it's anything to say.
And he does try to close that gap in between him and Lemons, which will secure him that podium finish.
As VRA Allison and NRX Finn go to the line, as NRX Finn overtakes him at the last second.
No, Allison finished. Got the first.
Great
Allison
race for those
finished in
two.
first place. That was a beautiful race in between the two.
Unlucky that Lewis Such could not catch Lemons at the end. Very good race from him. But due to all the penalties, he does finish second. NRX Finn third and Lemons fourth.
Hitman finishes fifth, with Min Elephant coming into the finish line at 6th place. We've got the Matty 316. He's obviously trailing into the finish line as himself, as he will be trying to just finish the race now, really.
Yeah, man.
The race is over. I must say myself, it was a great performance from everyone racing here at Jeddah today.
It was a great race. Who would you say was the best driver?
Best, really difficult choice between Allison and NRX Flynn. Those two really did put up a good battle for everyone to watch.
Yeah, it was great.
But obviously congrats to everyone that raced, even the ones that obviously didn't make it through to the end. Lewis Such with driver of the day.
Yeah, he did drive an amazing race,
He did drive very, very well. But here we have the podium, as we have the Red Bull driver Allison first. Second place we have
Such.
NRX Flynn, but oh no, yeah, my bad. We have Such at second place, and Flynn in that third place finish. Sadly, Flynn did get all them penalties, otherwise he would have had a second place finish.
Alright, Daniel, do you want to get them in here for their interviews?
Yes, I will invite 3 of them now to try and get the interview from them. Obviously, help me invite them as well, Mr. Bomberclat. I've got Allison now. Actually, we'll just invite Allison for now, and then we'll invite the other ones afterwards. Never mind. Lewis Such does join first. Lewis Such, could you please include your audio in the live stream for a quick interview?
Oh, we're on the live
after
stream.
your
Yeah, go on in.
Yes, after your very beautiful race there. Here joins VRA. Could you quickly just mute yourself? We would like to interview you after your beautiful Jeddah race, but after we do Lewis Such first. So Lewis, have you got your audio included?
Yes.
So, first of all, I'd like to start off with, well done.
Thank you
Obviously,
very much.
congratulations on your podium finish,
Yes.
as it was a very good race from you. Obviously, quali went well, great pace. How do you feel you did yourself?
Well, first of all, I had a quality ban, so it weren't really a good start. The race, I just thought, keep it simple, don't exceed track limits, don't break your front wing, and I'll end up on the podium, and I did, as you saw.
Yes, so your race plan there was nice and simple, straight to the point, and it did bring you to the finish you really wanted. Obviously, you may have not been first or second, but I must say Allison and NRX Flynn did really have a great battle that race.
Yeah,
But
they were on another level, I think, and I don't think you could catch them today. So fair enough to them.
No, they were racing very well, but obviously so did you. Mr. Bombclat, is there any questions you'd like to ask him?
No.
Anyway, obviously, anything you want to say to people watching?
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win the Drivers' Championship. Fact. Is it?
Well, best of luck to you, obviously,
Is.
in the Driver Championship. Obviously, I hope to see you on the podium next week.
Will do.
And that's all I've got to say. Thank you
Thank you for
for coming
having
here.
me. Cheers.
Take care. Alison, could you please include your audio? Yeah, I can hear you.
Very nice.
Could you please include your audio in the live stream?
Yeah, I've done it now.
Alright, well, congratulations on your first place finish
Yeah, thank you.
at Jeddah here today.
Yeah, I had some
Obviously-
bad luck in the previous races, so finally.
It's good to hear that you made it. Obviously, you had a very, very tight battle between you and NRX Flynn. You two really did, you really had it out for each other by the looks of it of this race. Is there anything, you'd like to say to NRX Flynn?
Yeah, of course I know him for a while now, and yeah, I think I never raced him before, but it was really clean and no really weird things or something, Just a good battle, and yeah, he won it on track, but all I had to do is not get a penalty. So
Exactly. He did get himself a few penalties there, sadly for him. But is there any, what was your strategy for the race?
yeah, just first a solid qualifying and then just don't hit a wall. It's so easy to
I
make
like that.
mistakes around here. It's just
It is.
the
It's
wall is so
very easy
close
to
in every
make
corner.
mistakes. Jeddah is itself a very difficult track. Obviously, you came to the finish line, you finished the race, you did very, very well. And obviously, is there anything you want to say to people watching?
Yeah, hopefully the people who were watching, yeah, they enjoy the battle with me and Flynn, and hopefully more to come in the next races. Yeah, that's it.
Great race from you today. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Best of luck in the rest of the season, lad.
Cheers. I will do my best.
Anyway, try get NRX Flynn in here. Still want to interview him. Obviously, he probably won't be very happy
All
that he
those
didn't get that first
penalties.
place finish and then penalties, but he still made it onto the podium, which I wouldn't say is a very bad finish for him. Here comes the man himself, NRX Flynn. Could you please include your audio for a quick interview?
Oh,
So anyway, Flynn,
Yo.
you had a great race, a very good race, should I say. Well done. You did get a podium finish. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't the finish you were hoping for, as you did really guessing hope for first, obviously, but you did get a few penalties here and there, and you had a great battle, a very, very good battle with the Red Bull driver. But obviously, what was your game plan going into the race?
Drive as fast as I could.
pretty solid strategy.
Solid and simple.
I've
I'm-
done half a race there, and I knew that starting on mediums was the better way to go, so I just did that. And I got 15 seconds of penalties from the pit exit glitch, where you slightly go over the white line. Boom.
Do you reckon those will be removed?
They should be.
From
I mean,
you.
there's no reason not for them not to be. But yeah, and also
Yeah,
back
true.
markers cost me another 3-second penalty as well as doing the same to Placky. Not Placky, Allison. I'm so used to racing Placky in that kind of intense race scenario. I'm confusing my name. Sorry, Allison. Yeah, it's not very nice to have the race interfered with by back markers ghosting through you and giving dirty air and disrupting your time.
Yeah, that must be really bad to see.
Allison wasn't very happy
Obviously-
with it either.
At the end of the day, you did get a podium finish over everyone else.
Yeah, should be P2 after the penalty is removed, so that's pretty good, I guess. It's quite nice to go up against the Mr. Street Circuit King and almost beat him at his own game, so I'm quite happy with that.
Guessing that's Allison himself.
It is indeed.
So you did race obviously Jeddah today. Very difficult track, may I say.
Yeah, I got lucky by finding a Mercedes set up in the time trial, and I was able to use that. That's how I got the pole lap.
Oh, lucky you. Obviously, yeah, your quality pace was very good. I'm definitely not going to lie about that one. That was, basically first place at every time. Which then did guarantee that first place start on the race.
Yeah.
But obviously, is there anything you'd want to say to Allison?
I've already said to him in the Discord, to be fair, it's just GG's, it was very hard and fair. Literally nothing but fairness, very clean battles.
It was a great battle.
He saw which way I was going, I could do the slightest little moves, and he's smart enough to see it, because some other people, they may not have the racing experience to see, like, these kind of little dinks and jives, but he was able to see it and counter it, and it was just some really good fun battling.
He does really seem to know what he's doing there.
He does indeed. Well, that's what you'd expect from such a talented driver like himself.
Yeah, but talk me through your pit strategy as well. You pit. Was it you that pit earlier?
I put second.
Than Alex.
I was gonna
second,
go.
That's it.
Yeah, I was going to go an extra lap, but when I was going to go one more lap later, because that's what my Delta advised. But then I returned it back to lap 15. I was always going to go one lap longer than him, because I just figured the fresher soft tyres, because they wear out reasonably quickly, would be more of a beneficiary than staying out, than boxing it earlier and getting the undercut, because I knew that regardless he would catch me back up right into my DRS. I just had to make sure I could stay within his through the pit stop phase, which I fortunately did. Even when I had to take a clip, I was energy my way back in, and once you're in the DRS, you don't let go. It's just so powerful around here.
It really was a powerful race, and powerful overtaking between you two. And so what track is it you lot are racing next then? Do you remind me?
I haven't the faintest, let me briefly check. I forgot to, where's the calendar? I've lost the calendar, where am I looking? Calendar, there we are. Season 4 calendar. So we've just had Saudi Arabia, next up I believe is Australia.
Australia? I know Mr. Bomberclat here. He's raced Australia himself a few times.
Yeah, I was the goat.
I do like Australia. I'm still somehow, I set a lap time a long time ago, I'm still somehow top 20.
Very top 20.
Yeah, they've changed the curbs ever since, so any newer times are actually faster than, like, they're a better lap respective to the older ones, since they changed the curbs back in, November or something like that? Late November, I believe it was.
You aware, obviously, they're changing them again to make them even straighter now. By what I've seen and been told. Guessing they're going even straighter now, but anyway, I'm going to cut it short now. Okay. But yeah, I think the curbs. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to cut it short now. And end the stream here, I guess. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being here, and obviously, well done on your podium finish.
Thank you very much, mate.
Have a good one. Take care.
You too, sir.
And this is where it ends. Everyone watching, thank you for being here, staying here.